sometimes even years. Yet a single thought, a name, a memory can pull them back into your awareness without warning. And the most confusing part is this: you're not even sure why. You're not trying to think about them. You're not stalking their life. You're not replaying memories on purpose. And yet, they appear in your mind while you're driving, while you're working, while you're lying in bed at night. This isn't coincidence. And it's not weakness. It's psychology. The human brain doesn't remember people randomly. It remembers emotional impact. When someone stays in your mind, it's rarely because of who they were. It's because of what they activated inside you. Unfinished emotions don't disappear. They stay stored in the subconscious, waiting to be understood. Your mind works like an open loop system. When an experience ends without clarity, closure, or emotional resolution, the brain keeps returning to it, not to torture you, but to complete the pattern. That's why forcing yourself to move on never works, because the mind doesn't heal through pressure. It heals through awareness. The first reason someone stays in your mind is emotional imprinting. Strong emotions create strong memory pathways. Love, rejection, hope, loss. These emotions burn deeper than logic. You may forget conversations. You may forget dates, but your nervous system never forgets how someone made you feel. Your brain links that person to if something ended suddenly, if words were left unsaid, if expectations were never discussed. Your mind keeps returning because it's still asking questions. What did this mean? Was I wrong? Did I imagine the connection? Your brain hates uncertainty more than pain. So it replays memories not because you want them, but because uncertainty feels unsafe. The third reason is identity association. Sometimes you don't miss the person. You miss who you were when they were around. Your mind links them to growth, change, or emotional awakening. And when life feels dull, stressful, or empty, your subconscious searches for that emotional intensity again. Not for them, but for the feeling. This is where people misunderstand themselves. They think, I must still love them. But love isn't always the answer. Sometimes it's longing for meaning. Sometimes it's the ego wanting validation. Sometimes it's the soul recognizing a lesson that hasn't been integrated yet. Here's the important part most people miss. Thinking about someone doesn't mean you should go back. It means your mind wants integration, not reunion. Healing doesn't come from reopening the door. It comes from understanding why the door mattered. When you observe the thought instead of fighting it, something shifts. The emotional charge weakens. The memory loses its grip. Because awareness breaks loops. Ask yourself, what did this person awaken in me? What part of myself did I discover? What did I lose? And what did I gain? When you answer honestly, the mind relaxes. It no longer needs to replay, and eventually something beautiful happens. You remember them without pain, without craving, without confusion. That's not forgetting, that's integration. And when that happens, the person naturally fades from your mental foreground. Not because you forced it, but because your mind finally feels safe. So if someone still lives in your mind, don't judge yourself. Don't rush the process. And don't confuse memory with destiny. Your mind isn't broken. It's completing a lesson. And once the lesson is learned, the thought no longer needs to return.